Parents, do you want to know how your teen can practice their exact weaknesses for the SAT? Give me just 5 minutes and I'll show you exactly how your team can practice their weakest SAT concepts and how to stop wasting their time practicing things they already know how to do. As a thank you for watching this video, I'm going to give your teen a free diagnostic review so you can see exactly what your teen is the weakest in. As long as they've done a practice exam on the College Board Blue Book, I can pinpoint your teen's biggest weaknesses in less than 5 minutes. All you need to do is drop me a line below and I'll shoot you the 3-minute directions that your team needs to do over in Messenger. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jared Wynn at geometrygurus.com, and I've helped hundreds of students increase their SAT score by 100 points or more so that they can go to their dream colleges or qualify for scholarships. In every single video I post, I talk about one actionable step that you can help your team immediately apply to increase their SAT score. Now, many students have no idea how to study for the weakest areas even after a diagnostic test. So what they do is they aimlessly just use Khan Academy problems or test prep books hoping to make progress. And the problem is that those resources are designed for everyone. Okay, they're not personalized for your teen, and your teen is just going to be doing problems for the sake of doing problems. They're going to waste a lot of time. Now, let me show you what you should do. If your teen has already done a test on the College Board Blue Book, again, comment below this video so I can do a full audit on where your teen is the weakest, just like it shows you in this screen right here. Now, based on this report, I'm going to know exactly which of the SAT sub-concepts your teen is the weakest in and what level problems you should do. Obviously, if you're only missing the hardest problems, you should go and only do the hardest problems. But let me go ahead and give you an example of one of the students that I just worked with just now. Obviously, we have some issues. Like, let's look at this math example for a minute. Okay, we see obviously we need help with nonlinear functions, nonlinear equations, and most importantly, areas and volume and circles. Those are some big areas right there that we need the most help in. Okay, but the problem with the Blue Book is that it doesn't actually tell you these things. So that's why you need to do, that's why it's so hard for most people to study, because the Blue Book doesn't tell them these things. Okay, and if you see right here, we see that we have a couple of questions that we left blank. And most of you would probably think, hey, this is a time management issue because we're not finishing the test. No, actually it's not, because notice here that for the questions that for the types of questions that we didn't finish, those are the same questions that we're getting wrong. Okay, so it's not a time management issue that we're dealing with right now. It's a conceptual issue because we're still missing those types of questions normally. Okay, but let's say we already know from this depiction that we know exactly what we need to work on in terms of the topic. Now, what I'm going to have you guys do is just go to the SAT question bank. This is a free resource. You're going to go click on find questions right here. You're going to choose for an assessment. We're doing the SAT, obviously. And let's just say we're going to do math. Okay, so let's just select all 4 of those things. Okay, so let's say we know that we need to work the most on advanced math for nonlinear function and nonlinear systems of equations. Okay, so nonlinear math and nonlinear system of equations. So nonlinear functions, systems of equations. Yeah, these ones right here. Okay, so now we know exactly which problems we need to work on. And again, based on this report, I was able to go and see that the student in mind was only missing the level 3 questions. So we're just going to go ahead and make sure we do level 3 questions. We do only the hardest questions in the bank. Okay, and then now we can very easily work on the questions that we actually need the most help on. Okay, now what your team can do is, let me go ahead and blow myself up one more time. Now what your team can do, you can specifically have them target their weaknesses, and most importantly, stop wasting time on problems that they already know how to do. Again, I'm going to give your team a free diagnostic review so you can see exactly what your team is the weakest in, just like I did for this student right here for this report. Okay, as long as they have done a practice exam on the College Board Blue Book, I can pinpoint your team's biggest weaknesses, again, in less than 5 minutes. All you need to do is drop me a line down below, and I'll shoot you the 3-minute instructions that your team needs to follow over in Messenger.